Today is November 25th, 2020, and the 25th day of NaNoWriMo. I had mentioned that I was going to post the word count, which last night I totaled it up, and we're sitting at just over 43,000 words right now. At this point in time, we're nearing the end. We've got 5 days left to go. And if you've been keeping up, and not only watching these videos, but in the writing as well, you're probably starting to feel a little bit of stress. Well, a lot of stress. There's something about once you kind of get past the midway point, it can be really difficult to get into the tail end or the act 3 of your book. You've already established your characters, you've established your plot, your characters have gone through their trials and tribulations, they've had their ups and downs, depending on what plot structure you're following. And keep in mind, even following a plot structure, you don't want to stick to it, exactly. That's probably the biggest thing that people hate about the George Lucas Star Wars storylines, the prequel trilogy. He stuck too strongly to the plot outline. Literally every aspect, every element of the prequels, it follows the plot line exactly. Had he kind of deviated a little bit, I think people would have enjoyed those stories a lot more than they do. You want to be a little loose on that sort of thing. In your own story, there's a transitional element where once you've gotten through your kind of midway point of the story, you're approaching the end and you're probably wondering how you're going to end this thing. Or some of you may just be writing the 50,000s as a part, and at that point this really doesn't apply to you. But those who are nearing the end of their story, it can be really difficult to do so. Really the best thing you can do is, if you haven't already decided how your story should end, and a lot of us will decide how the story's going to end first and foremost. For me, a lot of times, that's the first decision I make on a story, is how the story's going to end. And then I go back, I find the beginning, and then I find the stuff in between. If you don't know how the story ends, I recommend spending a little bit of time to figure that out. Once you know where the story ends, then you know what you need to make happen for that ending. And really, that's all I've got for you today. Today is one of the few days where the only thing I have to do is write, so I'm going to get onto that. But we will talk to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow being Thanksgiving, so it's just going to be a real short video. I'm probably not going to get much writing done, but we will certainly see you the following day. But anyway, have a good one. We'll catch you then. Bye.